Hello everyone, it is Jay from the GamebustersUK and welcome back to Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. Alright, so we're now in Argonia. I decided to rest in Argonia because that's where we need to go. We're actually moving on with story, guys. Well, sort of. We will be soon. We're in the right place anyway. So in the last bit we did the monster arena, some of it. We did what we could. And then we got some rewards like our monster team that we can use in battle right away. So I suppose I'll show that off at some point. But of course, we're in a new town, or in this case, the kingdom of Argonia. We're in the castle, so... Well, not in the castle right now, we're in the inn. So you know what that means, it's raid time! So, anyway, as we're getting into this, if you are enjoying the video, if you're new, perhaps you'd be considering hitting the subscribe button so you can get more Dragon Quest VIII straight to... As I say, it's straight to your sub box, but with how YouTube is, that might not be true. And that's why they say hit that hit that bell. I don't actually know how effective that is. I have like people that I do hit the bell on just to see. I mean, I don't really get notifications that very often anyway. So I just check my subscriptions. I don't think I've been that bad. Anyway, so we just did another one of these, which I thought that's what it was. So we made another one of those cheeses, so that's fine. Now, what else do I want to do as of right now? Let's have a quick look at our recipes. There's actually some stuff that we can do. I'm just not sure whether I'm going to do it. I think we can actually do a blessed amulet, which I think we might already have. I'm not 100% sure. We might already have. So I don't know whether I want to try that. When we get another agility ring, that would be great. But until then, unfortunately, we cannot. So, valuable item. Oh, I think I know what they're talking about. Maybe, or maybe not. I want to say there's like a ring or something that we find and that we can use. I don't think we have it yet though. No, I don't think so. I think it's in a well. I could be wrong. I think you find it in a well. One of the wells. There might actually be there might be a well here. I don't think there is, but unless I'm getting confused with a different Dragon Quest, like Dragon Quest IX or something. But I think there might be like a ring or something in a well somewhere. And this woman's obviously looking for it. But I think if you try to talk to her, she won't acknowledge you, as in like you have the ring, you want to give it to her, and she's just like, I'm still looking for my ring. And I'm just like, okay. Also, in case anyone's wondering, I've decided not to put the intro in just because I want to experiment a little. It's 2018 as I'm recording this, and well, January 2018, and I just want to ditch the intro because as much as I like the intro, I'm starting to think that, you know, maybe cut down on the intro. I just don't really need an intro for every video, the Let's Play. So I thought to myself, that could be a bit annoying to some people. So actually, keep an eye on this house. Keep an eye on this house because something interesting happens much later on. Something very interesting happens. It's like end game though. But it's an optional thing. It's an optional thing, but worth getting. You get some treasure and stuff. It's really cool. It's a diary of the mansion owner. Lorenzo is telling everyone he wants to set out on a journey to broaden his horizons. Lorenzo! Ah, right. Jessica mentioned her fiancé, her arranged fiancé. She's not really interested in him. It's painfully obvious that it's just a convenient excuse to get out of his duties at the castle. Then again, he says he plans to stop by Alexandra to see his fiancée, so how could I say no? So I'm guessing this is maybe his mother's diary? Maybe? So I think this might be the house. I think this actually might be the house. I wonder if Jessica would say anything, actually. Ooh. I actually just thought, because I've never actually tried this before. I wonder if I switch to Jessica and I talk. Because if it's her mum, she might say something. That'd be interesting. It remains my fervent hope that his association with Jessica will knock some sense into that thick skull of his. Do you know who Jessica is, girl? Like, I don't think there's anything out here. I think it might be just like a balcony or something. Let's double check. Yeah, it's just like a balcony. There's nothing here. Get a view of the kingdom, I suppose. So, but after we've raided everything and whatnot, essentially, what we are going to do. Actually, first of all, I just want to talk to Jessica. What we're going to do is we're going to speak to the king and the prince. We're going to meet the prince, and it's going to be fun times. That's for sure. Okay, you're going to say the same thing. Hello, Jessica, in your bunny outfit. There's actually also an interesting thing. You might want to think about possibly, well, I say this, but let's be honest. You've probably already seen this game, or you've probably looked up a YouTube video, but there's a specific reason why you might want to change her outfit. There's a cutscene coming up involving her. So, yeah. I've been thinking too, why don't we just tell the king of Argonia the truth? Ask him outright for permission to borrow the magic mirror. We would have to leave out the part about King Trode and Prince Medea, of course. I mean, I thought that's what we were going to do, right? Right? Well, she doesn't say anything about Lorenzo. But I'm curious. Let's switch Jessica up. If this is the house, then well, it'll be awkward talking to her in this outfit, but hey, let's see. Let's see what she says. My only son Lorenzo is off on a world tour at the moment. Yeah, she doesn't even acknowledge it's Jessica. Okay. They didn't think about that. It's good to let your children go off and broaden their horizons while they go. I have high hopes for him being a very important man in the future. Yeah, no, they don't say anything. Fair enough. Fair enough. They didn't think about that. That's fine. He's not important anyway. And then in the 3DS version, she doesn't even marry him anyway. Well, she might marry the hero, so... I'm guessing there's like relationship things going on. Like a relationship type of thing where you can try and maybe woo Jessica, I'm guessing, in the 3DS version. Because I still don't have that. I don't know why I never got it, to be honest. Dragon Quest VIII is probably my favourite Dragon Quest, so I don't know why. I don't know. I was going to get it, and then I just didn't. And more games came out, and money troubles, and it's like, well, I can't really afford anything right now, so... I don't know. Not sure why I skipped out on that. I'm like that with certain games. Like, I'm super hyped, and I might buy a game, and I'll really like it, and, you know, it's all fine, all dandy. And then another time, I'll buy a game, think it's going to be amazing, and then I never play it at all. And then I'm thinking to myself, why did I waste that much money? It's not necessarily a bad game, but it's just like, it didn't appeal to me like I thought it did. Does that make sense? And then there's just some games where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get it, and then I just don't. And I don't know why. It's a big entitled the ABCs. C is for cow. There's a drawing of a cow, isn't it? Oh, it's like a kiddie's book. I see. I'm sorry. I'm reading your kid's book there. I see the little kid over there. I'm sorry. Flickering through the pages like this makes a refreshing little... Oh, okay. That's actually kind of a unique dialogue for when you open the book. It's like, alright. Is there nothing here? There's actually nothing here. Oh no, I think if I use Nose for Treasure, Yangus will be like Nose for Treasure for the entire kingdom. Okay, there was one thing in here. Don't mind me, I just smashed your jar. Who's there? That, and I'm not breaking and entering because the door's unlocked. Hello, what do you have to say? Wow, so there's a magic mirror in Argonia that dispels darkness? He certainly knows your stuff. Still, the royal family employs several magicians, so I suppose it stands to reason that there'd be a lot of magical things about. Okay. Yeah, I know my stuff. Oh, that guy's, oh dear, I did it out. I sneezed. That guy, he's all decked out, he is. Oh, hey, it's one of the butlers. So, you can go and buy stuff. I think I might have shown off before we ended things. I'm holding off for now. For now. I'm not like too like, okay, I need to get this right now, you know, type of thing. You can do if you really want to. I just like to hold out. I'm stingy. I'm stingy with my money in real life. I'm stingy with my money in video games. I might alchemy stuff later, so We did get this iron mask. I gave it to the hero because I did not even realise that he was stuck with this for quite a while. Quick edit there. I got interrupted. Anyway, as I was saying, the iron mask is clearly much better than this. So, I was like, wait, I left him with this for quite a while. Oops, my bad. So, Yangus, you're fine. Jessica, I kind of left this here. It's a accessory. See, I had to think, and I was like, it's the fishnet stocking accessory. It is. So if you want the full outfit, if you want to see her in that bunny suit, then obviously she has to wear this. Otherwise, you take that off, and she just goes back to her default outfit, which isn't exactly a bad thing, because I honestly just like the default outfit, to be fair. But yeah, if you're not bothered about it, it's like, okay, we've seen the bunny suit. Let's give her something like the root protection, because we got it free, so why not? I gave Angelo the agility ring because honestly he has a Templar's ring, which isn't really too much defense. It's like a slight boost of defense. To be honest, there's probably better defense items out there. But since he's a healer, I figured for now, since sometimes he's just a bit tad slow, I thought give him an agility ring for now might help him out. So just kind of, you know, get in there and heal before anyone else. Of course, if he doesn't need to heal, that's fine. But you know, he actually will probably just be like on buff duty and stuff like that. So we've got a feathered cap. So we're going to go around, we're going to raid. I'm actually not practiced this properly, so this is going to be an interesting thing. But we're going to raid everything that we can. We can't raid everything, unfortunately. Not yet, but we will. We'll raid what we can. Don't mind me. The old man probably doesn't know I'm there, so that's fine. Is that you there? Is that you in the kitchen? Cold cheese, I'll take it. When we get the premium mold, that's when we can make some cold cheese and some scorching cheese. Oh, is there anything in here? Let's have a look. Ah, there is. Oh, turban. Okay. Have we not got a turban? Have we not got a turban yet? You can make a turban. I guess not. Huh. Okay. Not that it's going to be any good right now, but I think that's also, I think you can alchemy it and then you can use that to alchemy it again, I think. So that's an interesting thing. Right, where are we? There's barrels somewhere, I think, around here, unless I already did it. Oh, I've already did it and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, maybe I did. Or maybe I was thinking the other side. You know, let's head into here. See what I've got in here then. Now, I would arguably say that we might be at the halfway point. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe after the whole Argonia fiasco, when we sort of go to encounter, more like confront, I suppose. Confront Dolmagus. That's kind of like the halfway point. So we'll get into the halfway point only. Still got quite a few to do, and of course, because we're trying to do everything, like the little side quests, little add things here and there, makes the game even longer. But I'm having fun anyway, and I hope hopefully you guys are too. If I try and stop stuttering. See, people probably think I've got like a stuttering problem. I mean, I kind of have, but I kind of don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think I just get a little nervous. I've been doing this for like 8+ years, guys, and I still stutter on my words. I still stutter on my words. I get nervous sometimes. Oh, this is just a church. Okay, no, that's fine. Wrong building. I know what building I was thinking, but it wasn't this one. There's one very similar to this, but from the outside, but it's actually not a church. So this lady is not who I'm thinking of, right? No. Although, kind of interesting that, like, I think this is the only bunny girl who's, like, playing the item shop. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the only one you'll see. Actually, I just want to have a quick look what your last item was, girl. I'm sorry. I mean, hey, bunny girl's got to make a living not being a bunny girl. Oh, it's just standard stuff. Alright, sorry girl, I don't need it. I sold all of my monster coins so far, so I made a bit of profit. Oh, so that's fine. This, yes, I believe in here later on, when we get to the bazaar, because this is kind of like the bit where the bazaar comes along. There'll be a part where the bazaar gets moved, and it gets moved into here. I remember when I first played the game, and the bazaar disappeared, and I was like, no, don't tell me it's one of those things where it just goes away after a while. You know those, okay, you've gotten to this point of the game, so, you know, it's gone. You know what I mean? That's it, you can't go back. Sometimes games tell you that, though. They're like, if you go further, like, this is it, this is the last chance you get, and it's just like, oh, okay. Then, and some games don't. Some games just, you just find out the hard way, unfortunately.